Oh, there we are. We've been. Well, good morning and welcome back to our living room. And I look rather fabulous today. And also, if we pan around here, we appear to have grown a Christmas tree in the middle of our room, which also looks fabulous. It's going to be a fabulous day. And if we pan over here, oh look, who's that?
Hey. I'm setting up cameras.
Ooh, that sounds rather special. Because we also have our lights set up. So today we're actually filming the long-awaited Christmas video that I have been promising for like 2 weeks, so I did get it done. And yes, we are filming it in my living room with my fabulous tree and my lights and my fabulous sisters.
Thank you.
So, that's what we're doing today. Hi, you look like you have your hands full.
I do. Happy to hold the light up.
That's fine. What else have you got?
I also got music.
Music girl was born. How do you think it's sounding?
It sounds very nice.
While we are filming, underneath the tree we just have these 2 lovely little presents. One of them has been snoring rather loudly.
Keep on giving.
We were just saying this is the best vlogging light I've had yet. You usually have to walk around the house and just hope that one of the windows is going to be giving it enough light so that my footage doesn't look too bad. But yeah, we've just finished filming the Christmas video, which hopefully you've seen by the time you see this vlog. If
not, check it out.
Link in the description as always. I always promise them and I usually remember to put them in. So, so we tried something a little bit different with this one because it is the last music video we're doing this year. We just thought, well, it's Christmas, it's the last video, we might just do something nice and simple. So if you've seen it, you'll know that it's just a very simple one-shot video. We didn't go all out and, you know, film lots of angles and have lots of cuts in there. We just thought, yeah, we'll keep it nice and simple. We obviously filmed it in the house, so we didn't have to go anywhere. And it actually only has 1 vocal track, so it's not multi-layered voices like I usually do. So yeah, something a little bit different, but it was fun to experiment with, and I hope that you really enjoyed it. So I think we've got to strip all this stuff down now, put the lights away, return this house to regular Christmas. It is 1 week until Christmas, which means only one thing. It is time to wrap some Christmas presents. Unfortunately, this is a job I hate, so I happen to have recruited some help. Much better. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap some presents, shall we? Yes. It's been about 38 degrees today, which if you do Fahrenheit is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so quite hot. We have been suffering a bit all day. No one more than the animals, in particular our dogs. They haven't enjoyed this at all, have they?
No.
We had 1 mild case of heat stroke. Poor dog. So our older dog Nora lives outside and the puppy lives inside because she's still too young, and the Nora may have got a bit overheated. She has been inside pretty much all day under the air conditioner and the fans. We have kept her out of the worst of the heat, but she was suffering a lot. So we may have fed her like an ice lolly.
She wouldn't drink.
Yeah, she was refusing to drink. She was refusing to do a lot of things. We fed her an ice lolly. I don't know if you know those icy treats that come, the flavoured ice in plastic tubes. Turns out the dogs really like them. It's just eating it out of your hands like,
I think they have a sweet tooth.
Although ice cubes are doing quite the job as well. So we got them all cooled down, but they haven't enjoyed this much. So it's getting a little bit cooler now. It does not.
Meaning it's still sweltering.
Yeah, we're still sitting here sweating like anything. And it's going to be hot tomorrow, so we don't anticipate it getting cool overnight. But we will soldier on. We've got a choir practice tonight. So it's going to be fun to go out in the heat with. At least the car has air conditioning, so. Oh well, at least it'll hopefully cool down after tomorrow. That'd be nice. Well, the hot weather has finally broken. It's been about 3 days of hot weather. And mid-afternoon today, all of a sudden, it got really cool. The rain started coming down for a little bit, and we just got that first whiff of wet earth. Yeah, that's her comment on how nice it was. We've had some trouble with the dogs while it's hot, but it's going to be nice and cool for the next couple of days. And the good weather has also helped with getting some of these Christmas angels finished. Yes. So we're almost done. I know we've been showing them to you for the past few weeks, but we are that close to being done. So we actually have some on the tree at the moment, but we're trying to finish off the last few, so we thought maybe today we'd actually show you some of the ones that are very close to completion. So a couple of these are completed. In particular, these couple, if I hold them up close. So these ones we're giving away as gifts to a couple of people from my church choir. So we thought it'd be a nice thing to give away some angels. So these ones, they're completely finished and we're giving them away Christmas Eve, so that's going to be fun. Unfortunately, it only gets worse from there on out.
Worse?
Or better.
More creative.
True, more creative. Let's go with that. Because the next one is the long-awaited sombrero angel. So he's almost complete. All the painting, all the detailing is done. We're just waiting on a little bit more varnish. But this is what finished sombrero angel looks like. So I hope for those of you out there who were particularly looking for you know, updates on him, that this was worth it. Because he was probably one of the most wacky ones that we've made.
He ended up looking good though.
He did. However, he's not the worst.
Oh no.
No, he is definitely not the worst. It has taken a very long time for this angel to actually start to look decent. In fact, for most of his production, we thought, oh no, this one, we're never going to be able to show anybody this one. This was the worst idea we've had. And to be fair, it is the worst idea we've ever had, but it's slightly better. This is Koala Angel. Our attempt at an Australian angel. As you can see, he has sunglasses. He is holding a koala. I don't think it's showing up very well, but he does have a nice dot pattern on his outfit. He has never been a favourite, and we thought he wasn't going to work. So the fact he's got this far is testament mostly to how well Charlotte does details.
Not us.
She's the one who's done all the pen work on these. So we're pretty much done on these. All the painting is finished. All the detail work is finished. We're actually just putting varnish on them so that the salt dough will last, because if it gets damp, that's the end of these angels. So you have to varnish them up really nicely and then keep them in airtight containers when you're not displaying them so that they don't go damp. But yeah, we are almost finished with our epic angels for this year. Yeah, finally, after many, many weeks of work. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of this process and enjoyed seeing some of the finished angels. So I will try and take some finished photos when I have some better lighting, because it's a bit late in the day today, so for me to be able to take any good photos. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed seeing that, and yeah, I think that's it for today. Well, the name of today is editing. I maybe foolishly gave myself the challenge of trying to finish the major edits on my fantasy novel before Christmas. It is now about 4 days before Christmas and these edits are not finished. In fact, they're probably nowhere near finished, so today is going to be all about trying to get a few pages closer to finishing. Because even if I don't finish by Christmas, I'm hoping to finish very soon afterwards. So I thought that, well, for this afternoon I would do some editing. I'd report in with you guys when I had some significant progress. And if I find a line I like, I might even share a couple with you. So that's the plan. It's all funny lighting at the moment because it's terribly dark today and I'm just using my desk lamp. Alright, so I've just taken my first break from writing. I've done my first 5 pages, so about a third of the way there, hopefully. And I thought, seeing as I'm taking my little break, I might as well share a little line with you, seeing as I found one I think I would like to share. Hopefully you enjoy it. Brian knew death. She knew the way a life song stuttered and faded. She knew what the final breath sounded like as it carried a person's soul away. She knew how people died in terror, choking on fear. And she didn't want to die. Not like that. Alright, I think I'm all finished for the evening. I managed to get 20 pages done today, which I'm very pleased about. Wasn't quite sure I was going to get that much done. I'm not usually that productive. So yeah, it's been a good afternoon. I thought I would leave you with a final little excerpt. It's not actually from a bit I was working on today. It's from much, much earlier in the book. And for a little bit of context, because I think context is slightly important with this one, the main character, Briar, has gone back to her childhood home, which was burnt out in a fire. And she's looking at the ruins of it now. And yeah, this is a bit of a description of that. Her home was a ruin. Nothing to distinguish it from the other hovels, except for the aching pain that stabbed suddenly inside her chest. The thatched roof had turned to ash. The shutters and doors were gone, leaving the house with an empty stare. All that remained were 4 crumbling stone walls, opening into an interior choked with weeds. A tear traced its way down her cheek. This wasn't home. Not the way she knew it. Briar closed her eyes and stepped back into her home as she liked to remember it. Mama sitting in her rocking chair, mending one of Ava's tunics. Papa telling stories by the fire. Watching the curling wood shavings falling from his knife as he whittled a stick. Sitting next to Ava, eyes open wide as he spun tales of the past. Sitting in the warm glow of the hearth while the wind howled outside like wolves. And then the fire. The air smelled faintly of ash and finality. The charred remains of Papa's chair, the table and one of the beds still stood inside the cottage, blackened and crumbling. In the far corner, something blue stood out from the dark earth. Briar dropped to her knees beside the twinkling blue shards of pottery. Mama's favourite pot. Briar gently picked up a fragment and wiped the dirt off, cradling it in her hands. Another tear spilled down her cheek, and she hugged the shard to her heart. So, quite a few jolly excerpts today. Yeah, my best excerpts, or at least my most interesting ones, always seem to happen at the less than happy times. So, I hope you've enjoyed hearing a couple of those bits. I should hopefully try and get some more of this finished before Christmas, but for now, I think that's all for today. So, hope you enjoyed that. Are these not the most fabulous sunglasses that you have ever seen? Well, we have reached the end of another busy week. We're really starting to feel a lot of Christmas spirit now. It's feeling very Christmassy around here, which is lovely. Spent part of the morning just wrapping the last of the Christmas presents, ones to be given away to people outside of family, so I'm finally all ready for that. These ones are for her choir mates, so I'll be seeing them all on Christmas Eve, so I'll give them then. And yeah, just trying to finish up some of the last things before Christmas. We're actually going to start our Christmas cooking tomorrow, which is always fun. We make, I think, probably equal amounts of dinner and dessert, which is exactly how it should be on Christmas, I feel. But yeah, so this will actually be the last time I talk to you all before Christmas comes. So I hope you all have wonderful Christmases. For those of you who are travelling around Christmas, I know at least one of you is travelling on or very close to Christmas Day, so anybody who's travelling, I hope you have safe travels and have a lovely time with your families and just the most wonderful Christmas you can imagine. And I will of course be seeing you all in next week's vlog, but yeah, so just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and I'll be seeing you all next week after my own Christmas celebrations.